What a time we're living in, right? Just when you think the world of reality television couldn't get any more surreal, here comes Anna Sorokin, or as she's known in the tabloids, AnnaDelvey, stepping onto the stage of Dancing with the Stars. And not just any stage, mind you, but one adorned with sequins, spotlight, and an ankle monitor. Yes, you heard that right. Ankle monitor. It's like a bizarre twist in a movie script that somehow became reality. Now let's take a moment to unpack this. Anna Sorokin, who managed to con her way through New York's elite circles posing as a wealthy German heiress, is now being hailed as some sort of artist and fashion icon by ABC. Can you believe it? The same network that's been entertaining us with ballroom dancing for nearly 2 decades is now giving a platform to a convicted fraudster. Critics are up in arms, and I can't say I blame them. They're calling it a new low for pop culture. And honestly, it's hard to argue against that. But let's not forget the allure of Anna's story. It's a tale as old as time, really. The rise and fall of a socialite, the audacity of ambition. She didn't just slip through the cracks. She waltzed right into the high society of New York City, mingling with the wealthy and powerful. And all the while, she was living a lie. She forged bank statements, racked up huge bills at luxury hotels, and even bounced checks like it was an Olympic sport. The sheer gall of it, and here we are, years later, and she's still capturing our attention, this time through a dance competition. Some people are fascinated by her. They admire her chutzpah, as if she embodies a warped version of the American dream. You know the type? The ones who think that if you just have enough confidence, you can get away with anything. But let's be real. Admiring her for her ambition is like praising a thief for their stealth. It's one thing to have dreams, but it's another to trample on the dreams of others to achieve them. And then there's the conversation about privilege. Whoopi Goldberg weighed in on this during a heated discussion on The View, pointing out that Anna's ability to participate in Dancing with the Stars, all while facing immigration charges, is a glaring example of a two-tier immigration system. It's a valid point. We live in a world where some people seem to skate by on their privilege while others struggle to make ends meet. It's hard not to see the irony in a convicted felon getting to dance on national television while so many hardworking individuals are just trying to survive. Anna's legal saga is a roller coaster in itself. She was arrested in 2017, found guilty in 2018, and sentenced to between 4 and 12 years in prison. After serving nearly 4 years, she was released, but not for long. Immigration authorities swooped in, and she found herself back in the legal system, fighting deportation. The irony is thick. A woman who once lived a life of luxury is now battling to stay in a country that she once exploited. She's managed to turn her misfortunes into media opportunities, though. Under house arrest, she launched a podcast, did interviews, and even got a feature in Vogue. Yes, Vogue. It's mind-boggling. Most of us would be hiding under a rock, ashamed. But Anna? She's out there flaunting her story, her life, her art. Jessica Pressler, who originally wrote about Anna for New York Magazine, noted that people often forget the details of her crimes. They see the glitz and glamour, not the deception and the damage left in her wake. And now, here she is, ready to dance her way into America's living rooms, ankle monitor and all. It's almost poetic in a twisted way. The dance floor, usually reserved for talent and grace, is now a stage for someone who has built her life on deception. It's a platform for self-promotion, and you can't help but wonder, what message does this send? Dancing with the Stars has had its fair share of controversy. Celebrities with checkered pasts have graced the stage before, but Anna's case feels different. She's not just a former athlete or a reality star with a scandal. She's a convicted criminal who hurt real people. Rachel Williams, one of her former friends, has spoken out against the show, arguing that featuring Anna glamorizes her crimes and minimizes the impact on her victims. It's a point worth considering. And let's talk about the money. Anna has managed to monetize her infamy, with Netflix reportedly paying her a hefty sum for her life story. It's a complicated web of legal battles, media deals, and the pursuit of fame. She's become a brand, and in a world that often rewards the outrageous, it's hard not to feel a little uneasy. As we gear up for Anna's debut on Dancing with the Stars, I can't help but think about what it all means. Are we celebrating her tenacity, or are we turning a blind eye to the consequences of her actions? Is this a story of redemption, or is it simply another chapter in the saga of a woman who refuses to take responsibility for her past? It's a complicated narrative, one that reflects broader themes in our society: privilege, ambition, and the lengths people will go to for fame. So, as we tune in to watch Anna dance, let's remember the story behind the spectacle. Let's not lose sight of the real people affected by her actions. Because while the lights may be bright and the music may be catchy, the truth is often far more complex than what we see on screen. So, what do you think? Is Anna Sorokin a victim of circumstance, or is she a master manipulator? Are we celebrating her or enabling her? Let's dive into this discussion together. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. Your thoughts matter, and I want to hear them.